Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This is an audio podcast synopsis in around and as part of a synopsis for the an overview for the IBMS Awards 2026. This audio podcast as part of the cluster, and this audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production. In this audio podcast, there just in this audio podcast to inform or highlight that as part of some efforts in around and linking aspects of works in collaboration, and also in elements of partnership between social media platforms, the Renal Patient Support Group (RPSG), RPSG in the United Kingdom, and the Kidney Disease and Renal Support Group, or KDOS Group for Kids, in the United Kingdom's social media platforms, and Storm Robotics Productions, and one sort of main academic institution, main academic institution in the United Kingdom, where there have been where there have been an effort in around various various works, and in line to in line across in line and across the different works, there have been a basis where where as part of the IBMS Awards 2026, there have been an effort where works have been highlighted in line to four different categories, four different categories under the IBMS Awards, wherein there were for example, a possible I think nine or 12 different categories, and the categories that have been where there have been where efforts have been linked or interlinked to are aligned to in around best use of research, and then secondly in around educational institution or educational institutions, and thirdly in around partnership working, and then fourthly in around team of the year. So these are the sort of categories, the four sort of main categories that have been that works have aligned to as part of the IBMS Awards and IBMS Awards categories for 2026, and as part of this audio podcast, to iterate that there will be that there will be an overview of these different audio in around these different categories, sort of an overview of these different categories, which will be sort of individual audio podcasts under Storm Robotics Productions, and will be will be in on social media in due time, and so just to make sure that listeners and viewers are listeners and viewers look to check out the audio podcast overview as and when, and again, those are the categories for the IBMS Awards, and as part of this synopsis, just to, again, to say that the categories where works have been sort of interlinked to are in around best use of research, education institution or institutions, and then partnership working, and then team of the year. So that draws this overview to a close. This synopsis and overview to a close. This audio podcast is part of the cluster. This audio podcast as part of an overview and synopsis as part of the IBMS Awards 2026, and this audio podcast in this audio podcast synopsis as part of a Storm Logistics production.